Yo, what's up, guys? JJ here, and today is bittersweet. We gotta find this big guy right here, my Oscar Denzel, a new home. Alright, there's our big guy Denzel. He's probably about 5 months old, but he's growing so fast. So much faster than anything else in here, that it's really about time we moved him on somewhere where he might have his own space. Now, he's pretty peaceful. He doesn't really nip on anybody or anything else, but I don't want to see a switch where he gets too aggressive. He looks like he's starting to feel kind of cramped. So why not get him out of this tank that's pretty heavily stocked, and let's give him some more room in my other 75. So sometimes it can be tricky to introduce a single cichlid into a new home, but with this one I'm not too worried about it. Denzel's so big that if he gets in the other tank, I don't think the other fish will bother him, and he's not really aggressive enough to bother the other ones. So I'm thinking everything should be fine. I'd rather get him out of here. Even though I love the tank he's in, I love that I've managed to have such a peaceful community of cichlids in here. I'd rather the other fish be able to eat as much as they want instead of waiting for Denzel's leftovers, and then I'd rather him have as much room as he wants so he can have some space to grow and be the big boy, the football that I know he's going to be. So right now, Denzel's so much bigger than the other fish that they don't even compete with him for food. They just wait for him to chew it up, and since he's such a messy eater, they'll like eat it when it comes out of his mouth. So I'm going to drop a couple pellets in there and show you guys how that goes. We'll see if he's hungry. But he's always hungry. So watch. As soon as I put my hand over this tank, he eats everything up so much. Yep, there you go. So the other fish hardly compete for anything, whether I drop in flakes or whatever. They'll sit around and watch him, and then while he's chewing, they'll eat it. So he'll make a big old mess. Oh, there's one of the angels eating the crumbs. I'm sure I can get a better example though. Because they follow him around like lost puppies. There it is. Yeah, they just wait for his scraps. Everybody eats. Everybody's healthy in here. Some of them are getting a little too fat, actually. But I don't want them to have to compete for food with the biggest fish or have to be passive. Here, watch again. Denzel just spit out some more and they're just eating his scraps. So, this big guy is going to get his own space. Well, a bigger space with less fish. And these guys are going to have a little more room and a little more freedom. So this is where he's going. This is my other big tank. It's a 75 gallon. It's looking pretty empty right now, but there are a couple of other cichlids in here. We've got Jack Dempsey and a green chair and a convict. But they like to dig out and burrow their own holes, so they're kind of hiding right now. So I feed this guy so good that he's not really afraid of me putting my hands in the tank. He probably thinks I'm going to give him some treats or something. So I'm hoping he's not going to be too hard to scoop. I haven't scooped him since I put him in the tank here. There we go. Ooh! 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 Ah! Oh God! Oh God! Woo! Well, there you go, big guy. Well, I haven't scooped a fish that big out of the tank, and gotta say, was not ready for that. But he's in here, and he's looking good so far, and we'll just have to keep an eye on him to see how he does with the other fish. Oh, he's so moody. You don't like your new home, buddy? Just take a minute. Take a minute. Once you hit the power head up top, bro, you're gonna love it. trust. Alright. So, he's doing alright. Other fish are comfortable. Nobody's getting nipped at. So far, so good. I'm gonna keep an eye on it for the next hour or so. Oh, they're ganging up. Hey, you know this guy? Who's this big old guy? Oh, I thought you knew it. Alright, my big guy's finally done sulking. He's exploring a little bit. All the other fish are like sniffed him out or whatever fish do, and everything seems pretty cool. So I think he's gonna be alright, and I'll be posting updates as time goes on. So that's it for me on this one. You know, I hate to stress the fish out and move him around. He was looking pretty down in the dumps for a little bit, but I think he's getting adjusted, and I think it's going to be a better situation for him in this tank and the fish in the other tank. So everything should work out. I'll be posting updates, so make sure you subscribe for more content. And if you enjoyed watching Denzel's little story today, hit the like button as well, and I'll see you in the next one.